Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's Brian Trippe. I'm here in Birmingham, Alabama, and I have back with me Mr. Greg Pinneo. How's it going today, Greg?
Good, buddy. Good. Thanks for having me for a few minutes.
Yeah, awesome. I wanted to talk about a really special event that's coming up here in Birmingham on April the 11th. Greg is coming back into town to talk. I know, Greg, last time you came, you felt like you didn't have enough time to really get into the nuts and bolts of the creative real estate, and you felt like you kind of left empty a little bit, and maybe left some other people empty too. So
Well, I,
talk
I
about what
have
you
an
need.
objective. If I get an hour and a half, the best I feel like I can hope to do is wonderfully disturb people. And so, based on the text that I got, mission accomplished. A lot of people were wonderfully disturbed. But what do we do from there, right? And this is where once we're disturbed, we make a decision to really dig in. We make a decision to lean in and say, okay, I'm going to know this stuff and I'm going to make this part of my life. And that's the second step, right? That's where we get to go to the toolbox of entrepreneurial real estate and really talk about deal structuring, talk about strategies, talk about negotiation, talk about the toolbox that we take out there with the mindset of possibility and make things happen. So that's sort of step two. And yeah, I'm looking forward to coming back and giving that a full day for those who are committed, not just interested, Brian. Everybody's interested. I'm looking for those who are committed to doing extraordinary things in the world of acquisition. So that's what we're going to do. Yeah.
And I think that that's awesome. You did leave a lot of people wonderfully disturbed. It really was a motivating talk. Gave a lot of really good examples, but like you said, weren't able to really dig into the real estate aspect of it. But most would argue that real estate, probably any business, to be successful at it, it's a lot of what's going on up here first, which is kind of what you
Absolutely
spoke about in Birmingham back in
it's
January.
absolutely the first thing. Our belief system opens the door of possibility. We create intention. We see opportunity, but now we've got to have a toolbox to take advantage of those opportunities. And that's the study of finance. Remember, real estate is just the clothing that finance wears. Our deal structuring, our finance, our ability to negotiate with the seller to create something that's truly entrepreneurial and gets the seller exactly where they're going. This is the win-win that we strive for in every transaction. And it takes knowing a lot of tools, right?
Greg, give us one teaser. Give us one little nugget, one little
Sure.
morsel, something that we can really whet
Sure.
our appetite and get ready for.
Okay, let's just for a teaser, let's talk about the value of the ability to move the collateral for your note. Notes are collateralized by real property. But what if I'm able to take that promissory note, slice it up into smaller notes, and re-collateralize those notes on different properties, hold properties, long-term hold properties? Now the acquisition really has nothing to do with real estate. It has everything to do with the finance terms, right? We go to the right location, right, and we are interested in creating entrepreneurial terms. Those have more value oftentimes than the real estate itself. So the ability to substitute the collateral allows me to get rid of the real estate I don't really want, keep the terms that I've created, and only place those terms long term on the real estate that I'm also in love with. So there you go. There's one tool, the ability to negotiate a substitution of security clause that allows us to unlock all kinds of potentials from there.
I've heard you say that before, and that it's really mind blowing. I think a lot of people get caught up in the lease option stuff and the just option contracts in general, but don't really take it as deep. They don't have the knowledge. They don't have the understanding. I certainly don't. So I'm very excited to come back in April 11th. This is a free event. Greg wanted to come back. he called me up just a couple weeks ago and said, Brian, I feel empty. I feel like I didn't give you guys what you were looking for. I want to come back. So we're excited to have you back. It's going to be an all-day event. Our RIA meeting meets that night with Brent Daniels on April the 11th. But during the day, starting at 9 a.m., Greg is coming back to teach an all-day class, and it's absolutely free. And we can't thank you enough for coming back to Birmingham, Greg.
Hey, I'm looking forward to it, buddy. Thanks for allowing me to do it, and I'll see you on the 11th.
Guys, we'll see you on April 11th.